How do you actually use the summer holiday? Number one, you have to imagine yourself 5 years or 10 years from now. Bro, when I was 16, I was waking up at 5 a.m, going to school. After school, I would study for 3 hours, 4 hours. I would then go to the gym and I would come back home at 12 a.m, 1 a.m, get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep and repeat. Like, if you want to become the actual best version of yourself, it's gonna take everything. It's gonna be hard to wake up early in the morning and go to work or go to school. It's gonna be hard to get yourself out of bed and go to the gym. It's definitely worth it. Like, your whole life can change over the summer holiday. Spencer, why do I keep on saying that? Why do I keep on saying that? Because it's true. YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Spencer, man. You gotta probably wondering like what's going on with the background, like the setup. I'm back in London, man. I'm back in London for the summer holiday. So I left Cambridge like a week ago. I'm excited to grow and just develop as a man over the summer holiday. And that's actually gonna be the topic of this video. Like, your whole life can change over the summer holiday. Your whole life can change over the summer holiday. Oh, Spencer, why do I keep on saying that? Why do I keep on saying that? Because it's true. The trajectory of your whole life can change in 3 months. But the question is, are you willing to work and change your habits in order to grow as a person? I'm currently 19 years old. I'm 19. I'm ripped. I believe I have a top 10% physique. Let me just do a little flex. I'm 19. I'm also a student at the #1 university in the whole world, which is Cambridge. University of Cambridge. If you don't believe me, search it up. And why do I say that? I say that because for me to be where I am today, I had to make a decision back in the past that allowed me to get to where I am today. Let me explain that. When I was 14, something happened, right? When I was 14, something happened. And that led to me wanting to change the trajectory of my whole life. And that's where I decided I wanted to get into Cambridge and also start heading to the gym and get ripped. The person that you become is created twice. Number one is created in your mind, then it's also created in reality. What you gotta have to do, you have to imagine yourself in 5 years, in 10 years from now, and think of the habits that your future self would do and then do them daily. I will give you guys an example. When I was 14, I wanted to go into Cambridge and I wanted to get ripped. So what did I do? I literally wrote down, I'll show you guys a picture of it, like once I go to my room, right? But I literally wrote down the habits and the daily activities that my future self would do, and I would do them. From the age of like 13, 14, I was waking up at 4 a.m. to study, because in my head I was picturing a private school student also studying, and I knew that I had to compete with him if I wanted to get into the best university in the whole world. So I was waking up at 4 a.m. I remember it was 4 a.m. I'm fucking 14, bro. I'm 14. I'm opening the blind. It's dark outside. In my head, I'm just like, yes, I'm outworking them. I'm outcompeting them. And that's what you guys have to do as well. Your whole life can change in 3 months. You just gotta make the decisions on if you're willing to work hard. Because a lot of you guys, like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, a lot of you guys are fat. I'm just gonna keep it real. A lot of you guys are fat, you're stupid, you're not intelligent, you may be broke. And that's not a bad thing. Like, it's never a bad thing if you're going through some hard times, but staying in that hard time is the bad thing. A lot of you guys say that you wanna take your parents out of the hood, that you wanna get in the best shape of your life, that you wanna go to these top universities, but a lot of you guys are not willing to put in the actual work. But for me to get into Cambridge, it took everything. It took everything. For me to get in the elite shape that I'm in, it took everything. But when I was 16, I was waking up at 5 a.m., going to school. After school, I would study for 3 hours, 4 hours. I would then go to the gym and I would come back home at 12 a.m., 1 a.m., get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep and repeat. That if you want to become the actual best version of yourself, it's going to take everything. It will take everything. And it may not be the healthiest period of your life, but it's definitely the period where the most growth occurs. You're gonna go through hard times, but those hard times will shape you as a person. As I always say, the challenges that you go through are simply challenges that are sent by God to make you a better person. It's gonna be hard to wake up early in the morning and go to work or go to school. It's gonna be hard to get yourself out of bed and go to the gym. It's definitely worth it. And I definitely thank my younger self for studying every day, for going to the gym every day, for doing everything consistently. Because if it wasn't for his actions, then I wouldn't be where I am today. In 3 months, the trajectory of your whole life can change. You simply gotta know how to use the summer holiday. And how do you actually use the summer holiday? Because it's currently June. It's currently July. It's like the 2nd of July right now. How do you actually use the summer holiday? Number one, you have to imagine yourself 5 years or 10 years from now. When I was 14, I imagined myself at 18. So that's like 4 years. You have to imagine what you want to look like, what you want to be like. You have to imagine the character that you want to build 5 years from now. Number two, you have to work out what kind of habits and daily activities your future self would do on a daily basis. So for me, I pictured myself as some ripped guy. I pictured myself as being ripped, as being intelligent, as just being cold in general, right? As having a beard. And I figured the daily tasks and activities that person would do. So that included studying every day, going to the gym every day, using minoxidil. And for those of you guys that don't know, for me to grow this beard, I used minoxidil. I remember I was 16. It was January 2021. I was in year 12, which is like grade 12 for you guys that are based in America. I remember I went online. I was like, oh, Safari, how do I grow a beard? I then went onto YouTube. How do I grow a beard? That's where I found out about minoxidil. I started applying it 2 times a day, daily, daytime and nighttime, combined with black Jamaican castor oil. By the time I entered year 13 in September, I had a beard. That also highlights the power of consistency. If I wasn't consistent with applying minoxidil daily, 2 times a day, I wouldn't have this beard. With everything that you do in life, you have to be consistent. Consistency is everything. Going to the gym every day, studying every day, going to work every day, doing overtime at work every day, eating healthy every day. It's everything. Consistency is everything if you want to achieve your goals and maximize your full potential. At the end of the day, a lot of you guys don't want to be consistent. And that's fine by me. I'll just take your future wife. That's it. And if you're a girl, I'm not going to take your future husband because I'm not gay. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being gay. Just for the record, like there's nothing wrong with being gay, but me personally, I don't swing that way. So for the girls, if you're not consistent, then someone else will take your future husband. But I say all that because consistency is everything. In 3 months, the trajectory of your whole life can change. If you make the decision to get a coach or a mentor, and you outline a strategy to help you reach your goals, in these 3 months you can see amazing progress with your physique, you can see amazing progress with your grades, you can make incredible progress with college applications, you can make amazing progress with your income, with your business. In 3 months, that's a long time, bro. And it takes under 90 days to build a habit. So in these 90 days, if you build a habit that's gonna benefit you in the long run, that's only gonna help you grow. Cause at the end of the day, all we want to do as men and women is just reach our full potential and make sure that we're making ourselves proud and our family proud. So we just gotta make sure that every single day we're doing what we have to do to make sure that we reach our full potential and that we're growing every single day. I remember I was 14. How would I even explain it? Like at the start of school, there's something called form time where we go into forms, which are like group. Oh, I'm not explaining all that. If you know, you know, fam. So during form time, I was studying, right? These guys next to me, they're just calling me like a nerd. Yeah, it was peak. It was peak back in the day. I was a child. They're calling me a nerd. They're saying, "Oh, Spencer, why are you studying so hard? Why are you studying so hard? Like, we're in year 9, we're in year 10, like, we still got time." I just kept quiet. The teacher came over, she was like, the teacher was bad. I'm not gonna cap, it was bad. The teacher was just like, "Oh, he just working hard because he knows what he wants. That's it." And it's true. Once you start to write down your goals and you figure out what you want to achieve in life, that's where you'll get a sense of motivation and drive to actually achieve your goals. If you have no goals written down and you have no ambitions, then how can you expect to actually put in the daily work that is needed to achieve those goals? So you gotta make sure that you're writing down your goals so that every single day, every single morning, you have something that you can look up to and use as motivation to grind towards. Number 2, create habits that your future self would have and do them daily. Go to the gym. Study every day. Eat healthy, drink water. Apply minoxidil if you wanna grow a beard. Just do the daily tasks and activities that will help you reach your full potential. And then number 3, eliminate all of your bad habits. I know a lot of you guys are going onto the website. Like, it doesn't matter as much with females, but with us men, like, if you're going onto the website, you're wasting your energy. I might need to make a video on that, on like NoFap and semen retention, because I actually hopped on semen retention when I was like 14. I might need to delete that out of the video. Maybe I need to create like some Patreon, some exclusive website where I can talk about that stuff. I can't just put that on YouTube. But like I said, like, you need to eliminate a lot of the bad habits that you have, because a lot of them are draining your life force. I remember, like, some guy came up to me. This was back in Cambridge. Some guy came up to me. He was like, "Spencer, I have no energy. I have no drive to actually put in the work." The guy was spending the whole day on his bed, just on Netflix. I'm like, what's going on? How can you expect to have energy when you're just on your bed watching Netflix for the whole day? Come on, man. You got to reanalyze your life at the moment and figure out what aspects of your life you can improve upon. In 3 months, your whole life can change. The question is, are you willing to put in the work and achieve your goals, my G? If you want to maximize your full potential and you want to work one-on-one with me to create a strategy to help you achieve your goals, DM me the word elite on Instagram at Spencer Kameni. No, at SpencerFit__. And we'll come up with a personalized strategy to help you achieve your goals. Those goals can be academic, they can be mindset, or they can be fitness. Alright? Right now we're gonna go hit back and biceps. And yeah, like I always say, if you grind, you succeed. If you do nothing, you'll stay the same, my G. But the choice is yours. You either go through pain now, or you go through pain later, my G.
now in the presence of a king. You are now in the presence of a You are now in the presence of a